to the Slightly Biased Podcast, the podcast where all your dreams come true. I'm Vinny.
I'm Grayson.
Caroline.
And no Derek today. He is busy with work. Sad face.
Being MIA.
Welcome to episode 70, where we list off our top 5 sipping beers.
It's a beer bonanza. A beer listicle, if you will. But first, before we do that, we can go into our weeks. How was your week?
Let's see. I haven't seen you in a while, and I've been a very busy boy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yesterday, I ran 9 miles. My feet hurt today. I've read 4 books since I last saw you.
You read 4 books in a week?
Well, I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And we're planning our wedding. Lots going on. Lots going on.
That's so fancy. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we went to the ballet. Me and Caroline went to the ballet on Saturday.
Did you meet your church dude?
We have met. We've gotten the church and the priest.
Nice.
We have to go to pre-Cana.
Is it going to be an hour and a half long Catholic Mass?
I mean, I'm shooting for more than that. I want every reading of the Bible done. I want every hymn sang.
You got to have a comedian actor play the priest and be all campy about it.
I was going to ask Robin Williams, but he died.
Oh, how inconvenient.
I know. What an asshole. So self-centered.
R.I.P.
Yeah, and it's a lot going on. We got to do so much. Yeah, we went to the ballet on Saturday as well.
How was the ballet?
I felt insecure of my own body watching that ballet.
Are they hotter than you?
The male butts? My goodness.
They have some great butts.
They're peach butts.
Yeah.
They're the apple emoji.
Yeah. Also, it's a bi visibility day, so maybe you should explore that.
I don't think I can handle it. That's the problem.
You just bust real quick all over the guy butt.
I'm just so intimidated. I don't think I can do anything.
I actually have almost no game with guys, so I relate to that. Yeah, I have mad game with girls, but I have not.
I wonder why.
More experience, I think.
You just like make.
I just have
what
more
are guy
experience
pickup lines? You like video games?
Well, it's like a whole different dynamic. It's like more upfront and forward, and the pace of the conversation with a guy is different.
Almost primal. So whenever I see movies about the AIDS crisis, it's always the guys are really aggressive. Those movies, like the bathhouses and stuff, there's like no talking. It's all just right to the business. Yeah, is that how it kind of is picking up guys?
Well, that's the part that I don't like. So I don't do that. But when it isn't like that, it's also still weird because it's just also still talking to a different type of person. So either way, happy Bi Visibility Day.
Yeah, happy Bi Visibility Day.
My week was good. My apartment has fleas though, so that's not nice.
Hey man, fleas gotta live somewhere too. I'm
gonna kill them all. I'm gonna get some chemicals and I'm gonna kill them all.
Pippa had fleas when I first got her, and I had to give her these. I tried to give her a bath.
How'd that work?
Give me a kitten on the first day you had them a bath. It's very difficult. It's a lot of screaming, a lot of little baby claws, and I think that's why now she loves the shower so much. So I gave her a bath in the shower.
Really?
Yeah, she loves the shower.
She walks right in?
Yeah, not when I use it. She like stares at it and goes in afterwards and inspects it to make sure the water is gone.
That's funny.
But the bath didn't work for the fleas. I got a flea comb. Freaked me out seeing the fleas in her fur.
Yeah, you have to dip it in the toxic water too after.
Oops.
You take the comb and you just with the fleas on it.
But I didn't get any fleas off of it. It's a problem. I couldn't get them off.
Well, no, you just take the comb and you just dunk the comb in the water and then brush and then dunk and then brush.
Speaking of fleas, have you been giving Peppa her flea medication recently?
No, why?
Bruh.
Because you need to.
You have to do that. Frontline
I have it under there.
Frontline Plus, dude.
I have it over there. I just forget.
Also, don't pat her after you do it.
Yeah.
That's the obvious bit. Which is a good transition, actually, if we want to go into a cat corner.
Okay, we can go into the cat corner, and then I can tell you about my week. Not that anyone asked.
We all care about your week.
We didn't get there yet.
Yeah, it's a smooth segue.
Fine. So, Caroline's cat corner, Pippa. Let's see.
Pippa, also known as Poo Poo.
Yes, also known as Poo Poo. So on the Pippa nickname bit, if anyone is keeping track, we have a new nickname for Pippa this week. It's called Baby Kitty Demon.
Wow.
Some of you know I like to call her Baby Kitty Monster.
Ooh.
Because sometimes she looks like a baby kitty and you just can't tell that she's really a monster inside, but she is. And so, yeah, Baby Kitty Demon. And I have a nice picture this week of that might be, maybe you can include it in the show notes, Vinny, of Pippa trying to attack Vinny's face.
It's
adorable.
My face.
It's a live action still. What's that?
She was trying to swat.
Motion shot.
Yeah.
Dynamic. There's a lot of movement in the photo.
She's trying to swat him because she's a baby kitty monster.
Action packed photo. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
He's making a nice reaction face too.
I think it's a nice photo. I might put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
It's
it.
probably one of your better works. You should set it as your Facebook profile and your Twitter
What's
bio.
a Facebook profile?
Your Twitter bio.
My Twitter bio picture is getting
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah. You keep uploading a new one?
Yeah,
Or-
I do.
Okay.
You have to take a look at it.
I will. I haven't followed. I haven't like replied. Oh yeah, you had that old one.
I
for a
remember.
super long time.
No.
Don't say it.
You had a super old one for a wicked long
I
time.
did for a while.
It was like you and a mountain or something in the background.
It was the ocean.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah,
a majestic
yeah.
ocean.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah.
Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. Got that scenery. I think mine is just like me in a pea coat. I think
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so me, just me
Gosh.
chilling in a pea coat.
Oh, I have one thing to share about wedding planning as well.
Yeah,
When you go to plan a wedding, you're always you have to
you get the
remember
nice flowers.
you have to remember that you're gonna have sticker shock looking at price tags.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking I'm planning a wedding from like the 80s over here.
Those-
Where everything is so inexpensive.
You're like, why are we spending $20,000 on food?
It's actually $75,000 on food.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's
if that
all
was true.
lobster and oysters.
I literally wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't a lie.
It is a lie.
I'm sure
I
it
haven't
is.
Seen that, I haven't seen that bill yet.
That
so I
is-
can't answer that question.
That is definitely very high, but I feel like I would expect the food bill to be maybe at most 10 grand.
Really?
I don't know.
I
have
wanna
no
lock
idea.
this deal
I'm just
in
saying,
right now.
I want to know how much, how high I would have to go before I'd be surprised
Who's your
that it
food
was
guy?
too much.
Let me talk to your food guy.
Yeah. Lock in that low rate. How else did you talk about the rest of your week besides the cat corner?
No, I did not
Oh yeah,
talk
how
about
was
my week.
the rest of your week besides the cat corner?
So last week I went on vacation.
Where'd you go?
I went to Glacier National Park in Montana. And I went with a friend. Thank you, Vinny, for allowing me to still take friendship trips.
Aww.
Yeah.
With
Because
Wait, was it a guy?
17 guys.
Was her friend a guy?
It was the whole Boston Ballet.
you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about.
no, it was a girl.
Oh, that makes it better.
And
Don't be sick.
yeah, we went to Glacier National Park.
They camped in a one-person tent. That was the first sign.
It's cold out.
I highly
They only brought
recommend.
one sleeping bag.
Weird.
I highly recommend that everyone should go to Glacier National Park. The views are amazing. It's really, really, really beautiful. And we had the best time. There's two sides of the park, the east side and the west side, and we split our time in between the two. And it just everything worked out perfectly. The views were amazing. The weather was perfect.
Now, do
we
they
just
call it
had such a good
the
time.
Glacier National Park because of the glaciers?
Yes, there are a lot of glaciers there.
Got it.
Although due to climate change, a lot of them are receding, and then a number of them are now former glaciers.
What's the word? Extinct glaciers?
I think they just call them former.
Former
That just
glaciers.
melt.
It's just, what is that? Just a puddle instead of former glacier?
Yeah. So we did a lot of hiking, and we hiked up to the top of some glaciers. And yeah, it was just stunning views.
Did you have to worry about crevasses? I heard that's a big, dangerous
Do you
issue.
mean croissants?
Stop! I almost dropped my croissant. No, the crevasse. That's the ice crevasse. You fall
Yeah.
So we didn't walk on the glaciers. You're not allowed to walk on
wow.
the glaciers.
because you'll fall down the crevasse.
Yeah, that happens on Mount Everest a lot with
Yeah.
the ladders.
Yep.
Yep.
So we just did some hiking, but I
I almost
mean,
dropped
we
my
did go up a lot of mountains, so you have to worry about falling off the mountain.
Yeah, don't fall off the mountain.
And the other
Highly
thing that
recommend.
you have to worry about is bears.
Oh shit!
So you have
Wait,
to
what state is this?
Montana.
Okay.
So you have to carry your bear spray with. The first place that we stayed, they gave us bear spray that they had. And the second place that we stayed, they didn't give us bear spray. So we tried to go on a ranger-led hike because the ranger would have bear spray.
Yeah.
However, we were late getting there. So then we just hiked. We met some people
With
in
no
the
bear
park
spray?
with no bear spray. So we met some, and we still wanted to do the hike. So we met some people in the parking lot, and then they allowed us to walk behind them.
With
So
so they had their bear spray.
they had their
Okay.
bear spray, and we walked behind these other people.
I mean, the cool part of Montana, though, you can probably just go buy a gun anyway. Just go buy a gun.
Just go buy a gun.
Probably just buy one.
Yeah, you just walk into a store.
Can I have
you
an
don't even,
AR-15, sir?
you probably don't even need to show an ID. You probably just walk into a store and be like, "I want that handgun, please," and they'll just give it to
Get a
you.
free sample. Just, here you go.
Yeah, but just
Have
bring
a
it back
good
in
day.
10 days for a return. Free return. Yeah. I feel like, you said you got old bear spray from one of the Rangers.
Well, yeah, it was
No,
expired.
the
You
first
gotta make sure it's not expired,
it's
right?
not expired.
Empty.
But the first place we stayed at, they had bear spray for us to use.
This is
So we
bear
just took
spray.
it
This
with
is
us.
ear spray.
It's
We
just
saw, we
saline
did
solution.
see a bear, not while we were hiking in the car though.
Oh.
And then we saw a moose. We saw a
I've never
goat,
seen a
a
moose,
mountain
actually.
goat
They're big.
family.
They're goofy.
They're big boys.
A mountain goat family.
Were they jumping up a hill or a cliff?
They were eating.
Aw.
Yeah, it was a family.
goats
It was
are so-
babies.
They're just like, damn tourists, leave us alone, trying to eat.
Baby
And
goats
then,
are adorable.
And then
so
we
cute.
saw a marmot,
Ooh.
several snakes.
Oh.
The usual animals,
Never eaten
squirrels,
snake.
chipmunks,
I
stuff
want
like
to try
that.
snake.
I feel like you could get that pretty easily. You can get like rattlesnake meat at like your local
Ew,
weird
that
meat store.
sounds disgusting.
They have
Why?
they have a lot of local
It probably tastes good. It's like,
like
sushi.
imported meat. Some imported meat.
Can I have some imported beef, please, sir?
Imported meat. Happy Buy Visibility Day.
God.
Anyways.
That sounds like a fun trip.
And now I'm back to work and I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
Because it was a really great trip. And now I'm trying to convince Vinny to move everywhere in the world to me.
Yeah, we're moving to Montana now.
Yay, move
Well,
to Montana.
no,
And London.
I'm still moving to London.
Move to Tornado Alley.
That sounds great.
I've been
Yeah.
talking about moving to London since the day I met you.
Do it. Move to London. You
Yeah,
won't.
I
Do
said
it, you won't.
yes.
Not right now though. In
Not
10
right now,
years.
10 years.
In 10 years.
10
my
years.
10-year
After the little tyke is
After our kids are in college. Because they're going to be very gifted children.
They're gonna be 10 years old,
they'll-
yeah.
Yeah, they'll be in college at 10.
Yeah, of course.
For anyone that's wondering, we are not having a kid right now.
No,
We're not?
No, that's a disclaimer. Yeah.
What is this belly fat that I have on me right here? What is this?
That's not a pregnancy? I guess you're just fat. Oops. Oh my god. Sorry, we got to break it to you at some point. You're not actually pregnant. We've been lying to you.
We're looking
Yeah.
at
I was looking at the time
oh,
because I
yep,
need to
at
go
least
cook
20
dinner.
minutes left.
So yeah, that was my. Let me see if I did anything else this week. Oh well, Vinny and I celebrated our engagement finally,
At the ballet.
and we went to
Oh.
the ballet. So we
Aw.
went to the place where we're gonna get married, and we took a picture,
We had brunch.
Outside or inside?
and then we
Inside.
had brunch inside.
What's the church?
The church
Oh, is that
is
not
a
the
church
place?
in
We
the
didn't-
greater Boston area.
Yeah.
Is it a random? Does it mean anything? Random
The
church?
church?
Random church?
So let me tell you about wedding planning here. Let me break it down for you.
Cheapest church?
No.
No, you don't have to pay for the church.
The problem is you don't just pick where you want to get married. You have to pick the dates that are available at these places.
True.
So you have to call around to find places that are going to have the dates
So
available
you
that you want to do.
picked the first church that had the earliest date
Not
available.
necessarily, but we looked around.
Okay.
And we were looking at churches, near the venue or versus churches away from the venue because
For the reception.
because parking actually in Boston costs money.
The most annoying part about a wedding is moving from the wedding ceremony to the reception. So
So we
that's
we
understandable.
didn't want our guests to pay
Yeah,
parking
and the
twice.
timing.
It's so imagine getting out of a wedding and having to fucking carpool 20 minutes across Boston.
Well,
Fuck that.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
I did it. I mean, we only had to walk like 2 blocks. It was great.
But the problem with that is a lot of our guests are not from the city, so they're gonna have to. We don't want them to pay for parking twice.
Exactly.
So
it sucks.
We're having where the church is. It's gonna be outside of Boston, close
okay.
but outside where there's free parking,
Free
and parking
parking.
available.
Got to have free parking.
Because the venue is gonna cost money to park
Okay.
because it's Boston.
Nice. Is it a good venue for the reception?
Yes.
Nice. Are you going
Yes.
to go all night?
Yes.
Party.
It's gonna be from dusk till dawn.
I mean,
Everyone's gonna shot every
Bet.
hour.
yeah. Shot on the every hour on the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told Carolyn
That's a
I
good
didn't want to
plan,
do
actually.
a champagne toast. I want to do a Miller High Life toast. It's the
'Cause it's the
champagne,
champagne
and
of beers.
beers. And she said I
hope
can have
that
whatever
comes
I
through
want.
with you.
You can have whatever you want. Our guests are having a half pour of champagne.
I'm gonna have a half pour of Miller. You want to know why though? Not everyone drinks champagne. You're gonna pour for everybody.
No, they can they can take it if they want to or not, or they could have whatever.
I don't
they
like
want.
But
champagne.
you measure out as enough champagne bottles for each guest to have a half pour.
No, we're gonna probably do by consumption. If they don't drink it, then we're not gonna pay for it.
Oh.
I'm not taking the champagne. I hate champagne. I think champagne's
That's
disgusting.
a good plan. Do you have to line them up? Because what if each table opens it and doesn't finish the bottle?
The servers pour.
Ooh.
This is a fancy place.
Yeah, I mean this isn't like you walk up to the bar and be like, hey, can I get a splash of champagne on your boss?
Nice.
No.
Well, the wedding I went to where I had to walk to the reception hall, the people who were left when the reception was over, including myself and a few friends and the person who got married, were the ones stuck cleaning up after the reception.
Yeah, we will not be cleaning up. That will not be happening.
So just so you know what my standards are here.
We will not be setting up. We will not be cleaning up. They have staff for that.
Just so you know what my standards are for in terms of convenience and comfort.
You might be impressed by our wedding. You might be impressed. I don't know. I don't know yet.
TBD.
Yeah. Wedding planning.
But this is a big wedding.
This is exciting. It's really very, very fun to watch.
I'm inviting the Obamas.
You should.
Not the Trumps.
No, don't invite the Trumps. I mean, they probably won't show up, but yeah. You never know.
If you invite the president, they usually send you a card usually.
Never know. Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
But I won't be sending one to Trump asking for.
I was like unpacking.
On the off chance he shows up.
Oh God.
I would say half my relatives will be impressed. My other half will not be impressed.
Yeah. I mean, that's
be a big split there.
That's most families.
None of my relatives would be impressed.
I mean, I bet if you like expand out to your extended family and far enough, you'd probably find somebody. But
I don't have to go that far out.
Yeah. Yours is like immediate family.
Just about like 30 miles northwest. Northwest.
Oh man. I was unpacking some boxes that were in the storage unit that I cleaned out, and I found my Eagle Scout decorative plaque that they gave me, and it has Obama's signature on it, which is definitely stamped on. But the honorary president of the Boy Scouts is the president.
Oh really?
Yeah. So whoever gets their Eagle Scout rank that year, they get that signed by a stamp of the president's signature. So I eternally feel bad for everyone who got their Eagle Scout after Trump was elected.
The true Boy Scout right there. The draft dodging fool. I couldn't be in the Boy Scouts. I got bone spurs.
I got bone spurs. Can't be in the Boy Scouts.
Now, what if I was a Boy Scout for 6 months? Do I still get a plaque?
No, you have to make Eagle.
I'm asking if I get a trophy or not.
No.
Everyone gets a trophy.
No, you get a uniform, but you have to buy it yourself.
I know. I have the uniform, so it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
A little tight.
Anyway. The rest of my week was basically getting food poisoning from Buffalo Mac and Cheese.
From what vendor, what restaurant?
I don't want to call them out, and also I don't remember the name. Oh no, I do remember the name, but it was.
Is it a chain restaurant or?
It was super far away. It wasn't. It was a mom and pop. It was a sports bar.
Is it where
your
sister's boyfriend works?
No, I wasn't there. No. The Village Tavern is safe. No, it was over down past Quincy, South Shore area.
We're eating on mic, Derek.
Oh God, she brought the.
I'm gonna put it far away. Calm down.
She brought the.
I'm hangry.
Okay.
The chips and the hummus.
She's just listening to us talk now. He'll have audience now.
I like the way that you cut this bag.
That's what her mom does.
That's pretty clever. There's this chips bag and they cut it in a circle all the way around the bag, about halfway down.
It wasn't a circle. They just cut straight.
They cut straight across the bag.
It's a life
about
hack.
Halfway down, and then you got a little. It turns the chip bag into a bowl.
Yeah, it's
clever.
Baby boomer hack.
Baby boomer, fucking boomers, man. Yeah, so I got food poisoning from Buffalo Mac and Cheese.
Oh.
And then I found out that my apartment had fleas.
Was it was this a reheat, or was this from the actual restaurant?
I ate some of it at the restaurant, and then I had the rest of it later that day.
This is interesting because I once got mac and cheese. I forget. I think it was some kind of adult form mac and cheese.
It was penne too. It was penne pasta mac and cheese, and with chunks of buffalo chicken.
I got food poisoning for mine.
Buffalo. I mean, well,
it wasn't buffalo, but it was some kind of mac and cheese or something.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I looked it up, and a lot of the time you can get it from food that's been prepared and is left in a heater all day.
Yeah,
because then the bacteria just grows fucking rampant. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely like morning mac and cheese, and it's the evening now, right? So I feel, and then I left it. So this is probably a little bit on me, maybe too, but I left it unrefrigerated for a few hours.
That'll do.
So that might have also made it worse. Either way,
did you puke?
No, thankfully it was just the abdomen pain and the runs. But,
I'd rather just puke at that point. Just get it out.
No, I mean I had stomach pain, but I thought it was something else, and then it went away, and then I had abdomen pain. I was like, oh, okay, I see what's happening.
It's my appendix. I'm gonna die.
This
is how I go. I ate mac and cheese, and I'm gonna die. I also ate mac and cheese too 2 weeks ago for the first time. Well, Caroline was on vacation. I had my vacation. And I had mac and cheese.
You had that mac and cheese vacation.
I had Annie's white cheddar and Annie's regular cheddar.
Fucking shells, man. Yummy.
It was really good.
But
I had too much milk. Rookie mistake. It's been a while since I've had mac and cheese.
I'm trying to think. I don't think anything's been happening at work really. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah.
My fantasy league's going strong, guys.
Your fantasy league. Oh, the Pats are killing it, dude.
But they're playing shitty teams though. It's hard to determine it actually.
I know. Every team they played was 0-3 or whatever.
They played the Dolphins. Like they played the Jets with their third string quarterback, and the only thing that was actually was the Steelers.
First string out
and the second string.
And they were both out.
The Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first string had mono.
What?
Yeah, he has
the
mono.
Kissing sickness?
Yeah, he has mono. He's out indefinitely.
What? Out indefinitely?
Until it heals. It's like when you're an adult and you get mono, it really hits you hard.
What?
And they're not going to let him back in if he has any chance of still being sick.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is he? Because he's going to spit on the opponents?
He's weakened. He can't do it.
I have a comment on this.
Please.
I got mono as an adult.
Yeah.
In my late, I was probably like 26 or 27.
I think their quarterback's at 24 years old.
Actually, I was probably 25 when I got mono.
Go on.
And I got it because I was teaching undergrads chemistry, and I got it from them.
They didn't clean their Erlenmeyer flasks.
Well, I think it was just like germs of several classrooms and whatever. And yeah, it's really bad. It hits you really hard, and it can affect your internal organs, such as your spleen. So it's really bad for you.
Undershirts.
Am I dying?
You're sweating.
Yeah.
I guess my deodorant wore off.
Yeah, mono's bad. I think he's 24 years old, and he has mono, so he's out.
It's 24.
And their second string quarterback.
Wait, their first string is 24?
He's young. He's Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
young.
damn.
I don't know what he is. I think he's in his mid-20s.
Anyway, the second string's out for what?
Second string. He got hurt during the Browns game during like the first quarter. He got his ankle fucked up, and then he was out. And so they brought the third string.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Oh, yeah, wait, we lost Edelman, didn't we?
No.
For a chest injury?
No.
Who did we lose to chest injury?
No one. He got hurt, but they said he's good to go for the next game.
What was it?
We lost Antonio Brown, if that helps.
Well, fuck that. No, I know that, but who was out with the chest injury for that game? Like halfway through.
I don't know.
Did you watch it?
Which one?
The Jets game.
No, I fell asleep. I ran 9 miles and fell asleep.
You didn't even watch it?
I watched part of it. I knew they were gonna win, so it was I wasn't that invested in the game.
Well, we pulled Brady and put in Stidham,
yeah,
and he
threw a pick six.
He whiffed it immediately and got pulled again. Yeah. Brady went back in like fucking immediately.
The next game, they're
wild.
playing the Bills in Buffalo.
That's so funny though.
So we'll see how that goes.
The Bills, wow.
They're 3-0 too, but they're the fucking Bills.
They're 3-0.
Yeah, but they're
that's good for the
too.
Bills. That's yeah.
Our only good win in the season was the Steelers. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I mean,
was that? No, we swept them though. We got like 40 up.
It was like 33 to 3 or something.
Yeah.
We didn't shut them out.
No, but we fucking swept them.
They got a field goal, guys.
We swept them harder than the Jets.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. I mean, we did.
Well, we also kept reading the whole game.
Right.
Same with the Miami game when he played 60 minutes against the Dolphins. The team that's going to go 0-16 this season.
Wild. I don't know. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Well, the Dolphins were never good. They were good in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then they had Dan Marino in the 90s, and that was
it. They weren't bad. They never
got a ring, though.
They weren't bad in like 03, 04-ish.
Never got a ring.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they made it. No, we played them in the Super Bowl. The Dolphins.
It's impossible.
Are you sure?
We're in the same division.
Never mind. We played him in the AFC Bowl.
In the AFC Championship, yeah.
In the AFC Championship. We played him at least. I remember a big game with the Dolphins. I don't remember how long ago. Memory is weird.
That is weird. You know what I think about memories for a second?
Yeah,
Can I sidetrack this?
Yeah, let's derail this.
I got 6 minutes here or something to talk about memories.
Talk about sports.
So what I was thinking is, our minds can't hold so much stuff, but our indexing sucks.
Yeah.
So you have to
it's only non-important shit.
You have to pick like a memory, right? And think about that. And
you have to put it in your mind palace.
You do. And then memory palace. You have a thought here, and that'll connect another thought to another thought and another thought, and then you'll remember a lot of shit you don't remember.
And that's how memory works, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to be reminded of it, though, for it to work, right?
So I started on Google Docs. I picked one memory, and I wrote it down. And then I picked another memory that either happened before or after it. And that either went to 2 or it shot up to 1 and moved it around. So you can remember shit you don't have to remember. Because I was thinking about this trip I did in 5th grade.
Are you making an actual physical memory palace on Google Docs?
It's just trying to see what I can remember or not. So the problem is if I remember it or if I'm thinking I remember it. Like my mind is changing. I don't know.
You mean false memories or
I don't know what it could be. But I'm just fucking around.
Is this a specific string of things or is this anything?
Whatever popped in first I wrote down.
Okay.
So I was writing down my 5th grade overnight field trip to Horizons.
Okay.
Which is like I think it was like a day camp or a Boy Scout camp or something. Caroline's not in your head.
Horizons Lunar Colony?
I don't know the name of it.
No.
I remember it's called Horizons.
That was an Overwatch joke.
She's gonna talk.
Horizons for youth. Everyone in Massachusetts around our age went.
So I went there in 5th grade.
Cool.
It was an overnight thing.
Yeah, it's like a 2 or 3 night thing.
I don't remember.
I start remembering shit that I haven't thought about in 20 years.
Too young.
Probably.
And then I remember, so by writing that down, I thought about it deeper. And I remember that fucking dickhead counselor we had who wouldn't let us go for the night hike and eat the wintergreen lifesavers because when you pop them in your mouth, they sparkle. He wouldn't let us do it. He said we were too slow. So fuck that guy. I forget his name. It's going to come to me eventually.
Wait, I think I remember this.
Fuck
Was it
him.
like an outdoor summer camp kind of a vibe?
We did it in the fall.
Was it like an overnight camp?
Yeah.
I did this.
You go to you sing songs before you eat.
There was and there was like
you play Predator Prey.
Yeah, and they had like team building, like trust falls, and they had like a dome that was made of like sticks, and you could climb through it and stuff.
Yeah,
I did go to
See,
that.
look at that indexing. See, index your brain.
I didn't remember that until you just.
Now it's there.
Okay, yeah.
I remember a lot of shit. I remember this guy read us this weird fucking book at night.
There was a
about
guy
a seagull.
There was a guy who.
What the fuck is going on here?
There was a guy who ate a banana, peel and all. He just took a bite out of a whole banana during dinner.
Not even.
That's
not
the
even
one.
chimps do that.
That's the funny thing I remember. Like he was just like, "Hey, look how badass I am," and he took a whole bite out of a whole banana without peeling it.
Oh my god.
It was a weird flex.
You're just like,
it was a weird flex.
Cool. Is that a come on to me? I'm in 5th grade. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, he's just weird. He's just trying to creep us out.
I remember I didn't shower at all that whole week.
I definitely showered.
Because I was self-conscious of my body in 5th grade.
Yeah. Wow. Weird how memory. Yeah, memory is weird.
Yep.
It's so wild.
It's all there. It's all there. You have to.
It's just buried.
You have to find like a memory that connects to it.
Yeah. Should we do the beer thing?
Yeah, let's take a break and then we'll come back and do our top 5 sipping beers.
All right, Batman transition to a break. Da-na-na-na-na.
It's the right shot at the right time. We're the top score. It's the bottom line. It's a new game. It's another round. The silver bullet won't slow you down. So come on, it's a Coors Light. It's the right beer now. To the good life, yeah. Good life, yeah. So come on, it's a Coors Light. It's the right beer now.
For 12 long hours, you work on a silver sea till the sun starts to drop and you head for Miller time.
When it's time to relax,
Time for the best tasting beer you can find.
one beer stands clear.
America's quality beer, Miller High Life.
If you've got the time, we've got the beer.
And we're back here to do our top 5 sipping beers. Now, Grayson, when you made your list, what were you thinking?
That sure was a great ad that we just listened to there,
I
Vinny.
thought it was pretty good, too.
Love that nostalgia. I was thinking, you gave us the assignment of a top 5 here.
The assignment.
Yeah, you gave us an assignment of a top 5, a homework, if you will. And, I don't like homework and I don't like authority, so I said, fuck you to your assignment, and I kind of tossed up the theme a little bit. We got a tiered sort of list. Each item in my list is a whole mood,
Well, when you were making this list, what did you, how do you define your number 1 then?
My number 1 is the thing that I am the most kind of like obsessed with right now in terms of a beer consumption.
Wow. Mine was the first thing that popped in my head, and then that moves to number 3.
Seems like I kind of got put a little bit more thought into this than you did.
I don't know Bucko.
By a small amount.
I did research on my list. Okay.
Should we do?
I can
how do we do this? Do we do we trade number 1?
With 5.
We start at number 5. All
and we'll
right.
do Derek's first since Derek's not here.
Got it.
He's
Wait,
busy
can we
saving
start?
the world.
Should we end with honorables? Because I wanted to.
You do
start with
5,
honorable
4,
mentions.
3.
Okay, honorable
2,
mentions.
and then honorables,
Got it.
then number 1. You got to
Got
build
it.
it up.
No, you're right.
You do a drum roll to it.
All right, you got Derek's too.
Yeah, I'm pulling Derek's up right now.
I can multitask this.
Derek's number 1 is Lord Hobo's
It's number 5.
Boom. That's number 5.
Yeah, you said number 1.
I'm sorry, number 5. Lord Hobo Boom Sauce. It's a local brewery brewed in Woburn, Mass. It's an IPA.
Oh, I guess I don't need to multi.
What are you doing?
I was gonna do a split
I
screen.
have his
but-
right here.
Well, I was gonna split screen it, but it's fine.
That's his number 5.
Do you want me to split screen this on mine?
No,
Because you can't do a split screen.
You're gonna go next.
Because you have an iPhone.
you're gonna go next.
All right, whatever.
That was his number 5. Lord Hobo Boom Sauce. How does it make you feel,
My
Derek? What were you thinking when you picked that? I don't know. It tastes good. Thanks, Derek.
my number 5. The mood is like craft beers here. So my number 5 is a pseudo Sue / a raging bitch.
How do you define sipping beer? What does that mean to you?
Sipping beer?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have defined this
Yeah, I
before
forgot
we
to
started.
define it. I have
Oops.
my agendas are somewhere else.
Derek's
doesn't count. He's not here.
Okay. I defined them as things that I wouldn't chug. Like if this is a thing that so I kind of think of it this way: if I'm gonna have one beer for the night,
Just
This is-
one beer
this
for
is
the
the-
night?
right? Yeah, for dinner, you know.
Okay.
Maybe another
it's
one
top
during
5
a,
dinner beers.
yeah, maybe like another one during a movie that we watch after dinner. Whatever. The point is, it's if I'm drinking like one beer, this is what I would want to drink for the night.
Yeah.
Whatever the activity is. So to start off,
That is very loud.
yeah, can we like? Thank you. To start off, we got the craft beer mood for number 5. That's a Pseudo Sue or a Raging Bitch for me.
Well, which Pseudo Sue?
Which Pseudo Sue?
No, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Pseudo
My
Sue's
bad.
the-
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the beer. Yeah.
That is the beer. And then Raging Bitch, I think, is the company, but they have one that's really popular that I like.
Wow. Thanks for your research here.
You gonna look it up? You have the other one up. Right
For
there.
what?
It's Raging Bitch.
I don't have Raging Bitch.
No. Oh, you don't have it on there? Do you have Pseudo Sue on your list?
I do have Pseudo Sue on my list, actually.
Hey, that's
But
where it's
that's
at.
going to come in later on in the.
All right,
on
all
my
right.
list.
I put it down at number 5, but it's not because number 5 is the least favorite mood. It's just because it's the mood that I'm in least frequently.
Wow. You're a Raging Bitch least frequent. That's good to know.
I'm a Pseudo Sue least frequently, I guess. What company does Pseudo Sue?
Toppling Goliath.
Toppling
They were in
Goliath.
Iowa.
That's a good one. I like them. Got some good stuff.
It's a good pale ale.
Let's do a Derek number 4.
I haven't gone.
Oh,
yet.
you haven't. Oh, come on, hurry up! I'm waiting for you.
Hurry up! I'm just trying to relax.
How about I open the split screen so you can only have one thing open? How about
Great.
that? I'll save you the effort.
So my number 5 is a lighter beer. It's brewed in Maine. It's brewed by the Allagash Brewing Company, and it is the Allagash White. It is a Belgian wit beer. Its alcohol percentage is 5.1. And on Beer Advocates, it has a score of 93, which is outstanding. Its
I'm
availability.
sorry. What was it again?
Allagash White.
Allagash White. That's a good one. I like
It
Allagash
is
White.
available year round. And I'm going to read you the taste of it so that everyone at home can picture it and taste it in their minds. It is a traditional Belgian wheat beer brewed with a generous portion of wheat and spiced with coriander and Curaçao orange peel.
Curacao.
Just fuck that up big time.
Yeah, nice one.
This beer is fruity, refreshing, and slightly cloudy in appearance. It's very, when you actually get it, it's very light.
Yeah, I've had
It's
Allagash.
very good.
I'm a big fan.
It's a good sipping beer.
I think it's got a very weedy palate. Not too sweet, not too bitter, not
Yeah,
too
yeah.
hoppy.
It's good. I got it yesterday actually at a bar. I like it a lot.
It's a very good beer.
It's a go-to
Yeah.
because a lot of places have it and it doesn't taste like, like a regular beer.
I'm on board.
And now we can go to Derek's
number four
sipping beer.
Was a Dogfish Head Sea Quench Ale.
I don't know anything about that beer.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Derek,
I do love a Dogfish Head. Dogfish Head Brewery. They make a lot of good
Derek,
stuff.
why do you like that? I like dogs. Perfect.
And he
Thank
likes
you,
fish,
Derek.
and he likes heads
He loves fish heads.
and dog heads.
That's wonderful, Derek. Thank you so much for being here for this one. This is great. Your
We're
color
really-
your color commentary is crushing it.
We're really dragging Derek today, but I think he deserves it. Let's do me. I got a for my number 4 slot mood ciders. Okay, and my favorite cider, as you do, is a Strongbow Golden specifically.
I don't like ciders.
I love a cider.
Don't like them.
It's a mood though. I gotta be in the mood for a cider, and I'm not always. I'm very seldom. That's why it's at the number 4 spot. Okay, and it's the Strongbow, specifically the Golden, because it's nice and crisp, not too sweet, not too bitter. It balances
It's the fruity taste.
it
For me.
really-
I don't like it.
the fruit is all right. I don't
like it.
I can tolerate it. It's not a beer, obviously. It's a cider, but I put it on the list because it's a whole mood. And the Strongbows, I love the Strongbows. Not as popular, but I think the Golden really comes through strong with their lack of. They don't have the bitterness and the tanginess that Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard is very tangy, and the Golden Strongbow is very like it's fruity but a little like floral, and it's nice and light. It's not too sweet, and that's why I like it specifically.
I get my number 4 now.
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
My number 4 is an import.
Yeah.
It is imported from Germany.
Mm-hmm.
It is a German Hefeweizen. Did I say that right?
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen?
Now,
Yeah, Hefeweizen.
It is called Julius Echter. It is from
Julius
the Wurzburger Aufbrau Brewery.
You are nailing it.
I did my best over here. I just get the beer because I like it.
Hefeweizen.
It is a 5.3% alcohol. It has 12 IBUs. Yikes.
Not bitter at all.
Not bitter at all.
Not bitter at all.
It is a year-round beer. Let me just get you the description of it. I don't have a description of it because Beer Advocates doesn't have it. But on Beer Advocates,
you just
it has
did.
a
You just
score
you did the description
of 90, which is outstanding.
That's pretty good. Pretty good for sipping beer.
It is a very good beer. I like it. The first time I had it was
Big
at
fan.
the British Beer Company, and I thought it was amazing when I first had it.
Big fan.
But I like to get it. You buy it at Wegmans. It comes in the bottle. It's just, so you buy it in singles.
Yep.
And you drink it.
Get a tall boy. Gotta get a tall boy.
And then you drink it.
See, I have a split feelings about a Hefeweizen because I had one time, and there's a specific type of Hefeweizen that's very musty. It has a very like overpowering aftertaste, and it's that aftertaste that I got one time. And then every time I've had a Hefeweizen after that, I can kind of you can detect it. It's sometimes stronger and it's sometimes weaker, but there is an aftertaste with most Hefeweizens, and it's about the yeast that they use. So.
You ever gotten a hangover from Hefeweizens?
Nope.
I don't recommend them.
Yeah.
It's really heavy beer.
Yeah.
It's like a weedy beer.
It's got a lot of complex molecules, you know? I can see how that would give you a hangover.
It's just like
it's not
so
your vodka hangover
much.
there, you know? Or your gin hangover. The
I
one
don't
that
drink
just
gin. Gin is disgusting.
gone in a minute.
Gin is disgusting.
You might feel nauseous for maybe
For
10
vodka?
10
Vodka
minutes.
gives me a bad hangover.
Really?
When I drink too much of it. Yeah.
See,
Maybe it's also
I drink-
combined with the cranberry juice.
if I drink tequila, rum, or gin, I usually don't have a hangover. We got number 3 for Derek here. It's the Arrogant Bastard.
Never had it.
Never had it
I
either.
think I've seen the can before. I don't know anything about this beer.
Hey Derek, what were you thinking with this beer? What's the mood on this one?
Well, I just like to drink some beer once in a while, and these craft IPAs are really good this time of year, and they really come in.
I couldn't put my number 1 for all 5, so I had to pick something.
I popped on the old Google machine and typed in top 5 IPAs right now, and I got that answer.
I'm sure he does have a very wise. Let's give him due credit. I think he does have. I'm sure he has a very good reason, but since he's not here, we just got to give him shit for it. So
it's really good
because he can't defend himself. We have to drag him because he's. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. My number 3 mood here. This is a classic. This is a kind of a go-to.
Oof.
Sam Adams Seasonal.
What seasonal is your favorite though?
Well, it's usually Winterfest, but right now,
Winterfest. I never had it.
Winterfest is usually my favorite seasonal. Right now, we are the most recent one I've had was the summer ale.
Don't like it.
I love a summer ale.
Don't like lemon. It's a lemon, and I don't like it.
I'm a big fan. This also so the Winterfest is probably one of my favorite Sam Adams seasonal, but I also would include, because of that lemony flavor and that seasonal vibe, I would also put a UFO in there. Or not a UFO, Blue Moon. There we go. I would also put a Blue Moon in there, so I'd count that.
The only Sam Adams seasonal I think I can tolerate is Cold Snap, and that's it.
See, Cold Snap is good, And also, I'm
a
big fan of
like ice cold though.
Yeah, it does.
Otherwise, there's no point to it.
Right, and I'm also a fan of the Oktoberfest as well.
I just don't like those.
I'm
been a fan of those beers.
The mood here is I'm not paying attention to the beer. The beer is the last thing on my mind here. This is something that I would eat, like if I want to focus on a steak, maybe I get the summer ale or some nice pasta or whatever. You focus on whatever's not the beer in this case here. So the Blue Moon and the Sam Seasonal. That's that bracket.
I guess it's my turn for number 3 then. Can I go? I'm ready. My number 3 is also another Maine brewed beer. Mm-hmm. It's an IPA brewed by the Maine Beer Company, and it is called Woods and Water. It has a 6.2% alcohol. On Beer Advocates is a 91 rating, which is also outstanding again. It is rotating throughout the year. You can purchase it at Wegmans or at certain bars. I've had it a few times, and it's very good. Now I'm going to pull up the taste. Give me a moment. I'm not organized.
God damn it, dude.
I'm doing my best over here.
You had one job.
I know. Now I can't find this one.
You don't even have 2 pages open like I do on my phone. My Android phone that lets me have 2 pages open. The text convo and keep.
Yeah, but that just slows you down.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because look at this. See that response time and then see that response time? See, I'm opening 2 apps. And
thank you so much for that list.
Look at that. They're just both here on my phone.
I'm going to read the description from the brewery on this beer now.
Go for it.
We brewed this special IPA to commemorate the establishment of the
Is it loading?
Captain Woods and Waters National Monument. We incorporated Mangrove barley and wheat, along with generous amounts of hops with flavors and aromas of pine and citrus, reminiscent of the outdoors. Cheers to Mother Nature and all that she provides us. It's a very good beer. It sells up very fast. You have to get it if you see it. Just get it and try it. You'll like it. It's good.
What's it called?
Maine Beer Company Woods and Water IPA.
Woods and Water IPA. Okay.
Very good.
Cool.
It's like a $7 beer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
What's Derek's number 2?
Derek's number 2 is the Night Shift 87.
I've been the Night Shift. Never had that beer though.
Not familiar.
Derek, why do you like that?
Oh,
I like numbers.
I think it's one more than 86.
Wow. I hear ya.
Do they have 87 spices? I don't know. Anyway, Night Shift is a good company. They make good stuff.
Great dogs at that brewery.
Local. Been there. It's a good place. Moving on. We got my number 2. The mood on this one is this is kind of like an everyday kind of a thing, you know. This is a beer, keeps coming back, it's the gift that keeps on giving. And it's the Miller High Life.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's the Miller High Life.
High Life.
Yeah. It's the champagne of beers, and it will always be there for you.
Established in 1903.
It's always here.
It's a very old brew.
It always tastes the same. Exactly when you need it, it's there for you.
Yeah.
On in the extreme case, in the emergency case where Miller High Life is not acquirable for whatever reason, you can go for a Corona in this.
Such a classy beer. Do you get Corona with lime in it, or you just drink it raw?
Oh, I want the Corona with the lime. I will rub that shit all over the bottleneck.
Do you ever have to do it raw?
You know, if you really have to,
it's got a little bit of bite to it when you do that.
You really have to. But you got to put that lime all over the fucking.
I'm cool with it not having a lime in it.
You really rub it in real good.
I'm really cool with it. I don't need the lime. Miller High Life, 4.5% alcohol. Okay, don't drive after one of these guys. Might be some deep trouble. Is it my? What are we doing? Number 2?
Yeah.
My number 2 is a very good pale ale. It's brewed by Toppling Goliath in Iowa.
I do love a Toppling Goliath.
It is Pseudo Sue.
I think I've heard
American
of this beer.
Pale ale.
I think I've heard.
Its alcohol percentage is 6.8. You can buy it in a 4-pack. It's really good.
I'm a fan.
I'm Beer Advocates. You know the score of this beer? You know the score?
I'm going to say they underrated it. I'm going to say 87.
100.
Really?
It says 100
no
on there.
way.
Yeah, it's world class.
World class.
It's a year-round beer with 50 IBU.
It is a beautiful beer.
It's really good.
It really is.
Puts me to sleep, though, if I have more than one. I usually start dozing.
It's pretty heavy. It's got that 6.7.
It's a single hop ale that showcases the Citra hop. Named for the largest T-Rex fossil ever discovered. She roars with ferocious aromas of grapefruit, citrus, mango, and evergreen.
The grapefruit really makes it for me.
Delicate in body with a mild bite in the finish.
I do like a mild bite.
It has a great can too. It's really good. It's a year-round beer. You can go buy them.
This
one
art
is probably
is
the one I
beautiful.
recommend the most. It's really good.
I think that's the one I recommend to people the most as well. It is a beautiful can.
It's not an IPA. It's not really an IPA. It's like a pale ale. It's good.
Yeah, it's an every man's beer, right? And every woman's beer. Anyone will like this beer. You will like this beer.
Caroline doesn't like it, I'm pretty sure.
Well, let's do the honorable mentions here. We got a classic Derek move. Then this is what a beautiful move on Derek's part here. I think it'll really pay off for him. His honorable mention, it was the White Claw.
Still haven't had it.
White Claws, the one thing you got to know about White Claws is that when you're drinking Claws, there ain't no laws.
I just picture that giving me a hangover if I drink those. I don't know why.
They do give you a hangover. It tastes like Pellegrino that somebody pissed acid into.
Oh, great. I love piss.
Yeah. Piss and acid in Pellegrino.
Why don't they just call it Golden Showers?
They might as well. The black cherry's not bad.
I'm good. I'm just going to drink beer.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think really we need to say anything else about that. But my honorable is starting off strong with the honorables and going downhill for the second half. I got the Magic Hat number 9. It's a very good IPA. Pretty bitter, but not too bitter.
What's the IBUs? What's your research say?
I'm gonna say it's around 80. I'm not sure.
I have to look it up.
You'd have to look it up. It's pretty bitter, but it's as an IPA, but it's not too bad. That's just a guess with the 80. I'm not quite sure.
I'm looking it up right now for you.
Please do. The second one is for the memes. It's the Narragansett for when you gotta.
Narragansett is good because it's always inexpensive. At
you
bars.
gotta have a friendly neighbor, like a good neighbor. Narragansett is there.
It's 20 IBUs.
20? Fuck me.
It's really low.
Never mind.
I've had one that was like 90 IBUs and it wasn't that bitter.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, like 120 is like really bad.
But I like the bitter taste to it though.
No, I mean like not bad, just strong. Anyway, I love a Magic Hat number 9. I never get it though. I've always had it bought for me, and I kind of like it that way. It's a surprise. Someone shows up with Magic Hat, and I'm like, hey, Magic Hat. I think I bought a mix pack one time, and it had a number 9 in it, but I didn't.
I fucking hate mix packs. I hate them. There's always like 6 beers I don't like.
Right, and then the one that you do. So just
it's
buy
like
that.
3 of those.
Just
it's
buy
like,
that.
Wow, great, thank you.
Should have bought the big pack. Anyway, yeah, the honorable mentions: Magic Hat number 9 and a Narragansett for when you hate yourself.
My ones that almost made the list, I have 3 of them.
Go for it.
The first of those list is Guinness.
Fuck Guinness, dude.
It is an Irish dry stout.
It's
if you
good.
haven't heard of it, it is good.
It's
It's
good
very
Guinness.
fucking heavy.
Love a Guinness. It's actually not that heavy.
It's heavy in your stomach, man. That is a heavy beer. Have you ever
Yeah.
looked at it?
I've had it.
It's darker
many
than these
times.
mics.
I've had it many times.
That's why it's sipping beer. But it's also
these mics.
it's a bit pricey for what you get.
I think you get a
The
lot.
taste is pretty solid, but you have to pour it right. You can't drink it out of the can. It has to be poured into a gravity glass
Right.
at the right angle so you get the nice head on top.
Oh, I love a good head.
But it's only a 4.2% alcohol. That's the only problem I have with it too.
Yeah.
It's very light in alcohol, and it's also like $12 for 4 of them.
They're
Like,
good. They're
what's up
good,
with
but
that?
that's why I don't buy them. You know, I agree on that.
They're like a dessert almost when you drink them. They really are.
Yeah, it's the flavor. I do love a good chocolate stout. I will put any oatmeal or chocolate stout on my honorable mentions as well. I'll addendum that.
Thank you for being so forthcoming and opening for these kind of things. Thank you so much. My number 2 honorable mention was probably the first beer I ever got into. I remember being at a bar and someone said, hey, try this beer. And I tried it and I liked it. And I was like, give me another one of those. And then I had another one. And then I purchased a 6-pack of them. I got a hangover. Shout out to Blue Moon
Fucking
for always being there for me.
Yeah, gotta put the Blue Moon in.
That's the one that really got me at the Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
It's probably that one. Those wheat beers. God bless Blue Moon. It's actually brewed by Coors too.
Yeah, it's not even German.
I know. It's fucking fake motherfuckers in Colorado.
Yep.
It's also available year round.
It's probably
It's available year round.
It's probably owned by Anheuser-Busch.
And then my final almost mention is the Miller High Life because it's classy.
You gotta have the Miller High Life.
It's a great bottle.
It's the champagne
I really
of
like
beers. They got that cross at the top of the neck. It's a what's the word? It's a recognizable bottle shape.
It is, but people really talk shit about it though. I don't know why they talk shit about it. It tastes better than like Bud
It
Light.
does. It tastes really great.
It tastes
fucking
better
great.
than fucking Coors Light.
Even out of a can, it's still good. People can't.
I never had it out of a can. I can't imagine.
I
that.
like the 16 racks.
I just like the bottle.
I get a 16 rack of that.
And
Let's
that was mine.
do Derek's number 1 is you'll never guess, it's Coors Light.
Really? Wow.
You would think that he was joking, but he's serious. It's
Who sips Coors Lights, Derek?
Coors Light. I think he did it for the memes. We'll never know because he's not here.
Yeah.
Write in, Derek, if you're listening.
He doesn't listen.
Exactly.
He'll never hear this.
No, he won't. My number 1, Shipyard Pumpkinhead.
I can't do the pumpkin. I don't like the
Good. It tastes like pumpkin pie with nutmeg and cinnamon, and I love it.
I don't want a beer to taste like a pumpkin.
It's really
I
fucking
just
good.
don't.
Also, Pumpkin. Pumpkin gets an honorable mention in this category, but also UFO Pumpkin. So any of those 3. Mostly Shipyard Pumpkinhead, though.
What's your information on it?
They're variant because the UFO Pumpkin is different than the Shipyard
Everyone
Pumpkin.
loves Shipyard. They love to have the glasses. What is it? Cinnamon on the rim or some shit?
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Or nutmeg on the rim?
I'll look it up.
I don't know. I've never gotten into seasonal beer. It's my one gripe, you know. There's one seasonal beer I liked. I'm saving it for another list.
That's the 1988 film Pumpkinhead.
Oh, it's a horror movie with Lance Hendrickson.
Shipyard Pumpkinhead is a crisp, refreshing wheat ale with a delightful aromatics and subtle spice flavor. A proper pint of Pumpkinhead is served in a pint glass rimmed with sugar and cinnamon and often accompanied by a shot of spiced rum or vanilla vodka.
Do you put that? They pour it into it?
No, it's accompanied with it.
No, they don't drop it in like an Irish Carball.
No, you could do that, but you don't have to. It's got a 70% on Beer Advocate.
Wow.
Not the best.
It's very divisive. People who like it or hate it. That's what it is, though. You either want it or you don't want it.
Then we got the Southern Tier Brewing Company Pumpkin as an honorable mention on my number 1. The Pumpkin is a it's loading.
Okay.
Stupid webpage. The UFO is a classic. I love anything that UFO makes, but the Pumpkin, it's like all right. It's like it's like 50% as good as Pumpkinhead, I think. It doesn't really scratch the itch, but it's a good Band-Aid while I don't have the Pumpkinhead. Pumpkin does not have really any info on it here. Oh, we got an Imperial Pumpkin Ale. It's adorable. And it's got a pumpkin pie spices, buttery crust, vanilla, and roasted pecans scent. It's got a malty sweetness, vanilla, clove, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, and pie crust flavor. And it is a moderate bitterness at 30 IBU.
I'm going to get controversial here and say pumpkin beer sucks.
Well, you're objectively wrong, and the world hates you. It's only available between August and October. All these ones. You got to get them.
Or you can just buy it and stockpile it.
Get them while the getting's good.
You can sell them on eBay for a pretty penny.
Yeah, basically. You can get them vintaged.
I bet they taste wonderful.
They're great. They're so
God.
good. I love it. You have this beer with some mashed potatoes and turkey, or for eating by the spoonful, some pumpkin gravy. You know?
Why would I want to have pumpkin with pumpkin gravy? Get out of here with this shit.
No, you make pumpkin gravy. It's a recipe.
I don't want 2 pumpkin
You use
portions.
this beer, and you can make gravy out of this beer.
God.
Also, you want to make some beer bread. You ever make beer bread?
No.
Good. You make beer bread. You just take the beer. You use that as the water to leaven the bread.
And then you give it to your child's bake sale and sell it there.
It's delicious. You
Teachers
make beer
love you.
bread. Beer bread. Look it up. Make it with pumpkin. Then you'll get pumpkin bread. Look at that. Boom. Got him.
Wow. That is just
You're welcome.
thing to try.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
I'll put it on my to-do list.
Put that on the old bucket list.
My number one is obviously the best choice for everyone involved here. It's a fan favorite. It's a local favorite. It's brewed in Woburn, Massachusetts. It is the Lord Hobo Boom Sauce. It is a really good IPA with a really good look to it. Nice hazy amber glow. It tastes really good. It is a New England IPA with 7.8% alcohol. On Beer Advocates, the score is 88. Not as high as Pseudo Sue, but, still good.
Can't all be perfect.
It's 78 IBUs. It's a heavier beer when you drink it. I can only have drink like maybe 1-2 max. It's year-round availability. And now I'll tell you how it tastes. Because everyone at home is probably mouth is watering at the idea of drinking a Boom Sauce. It is their flagship IPA. Flagship IPA features 6 hop varieties and a blend of spelt, oat, and wheat. A late hop addition of Mosaic, Falconer's Flight, Ella, and Amarillo delivers a notable citrus and tropical fruit finish. When I drink it, though, I don't think fruit. I think it's just really good. I think everyone should drink Boom Sauce. You can buy it in 4-packs in the can, or go to the brewery in Woburn and get a growler of it, which I haven't done. They also have their own bar in Cambridge. Very hipster spot. You might like it.
I love a brewery's local bar.
It's really good. They have mac and cheese. I know you're a big fan of mac and cheese at restaurants, so you should go try it out.
Not anymore.
Wow.
I do like the buffalo. I think it was the chicken that gave me the food poisoning.
I would say so.
Yeah.
But
Or
I think
maybe it was salmonella. It's probably salmonella.
I think everyone should try Boom Sauce. You'll like it.
I'm on board.
Drink it. I pour mine into a glass. I don't drink it out of the can. I want the
Got
pour.
it.
I want the air to hit it.
You know, the best beers are always drunk out of a glass.
Yeah.
It's just
I need to get better at my beer glasses.
I do have a few beer glasses.
I need to do that. When I have my man cave, eventually, I'll have. No, this is not a man. This is a bedroom office.
Second bedroom office
Yeah.
with a folding table.
Yeah, it's.
You ever want to play some Pong or cards? You got a folding table.
This isn't good for ping pong.
You can play
What do you mean?
beer pong.
I never heard of that. It's like a kid's game, I think.
Yeah, you make a little pyramid at one end and then you try to throw cups.
I play
throw the balls into the
Roomba.
cups.
Roomba beer pong. It's more aggressive and it's harder.
I played this one time with my sister, where you and her boyfriend and a couple of cousins and stuff, where you have to you do flip cup and then you have to toss the ball into the cup, or you have to bounce the ball into the cup and then you have to chug a little bit of the beer and then you have to make a beer pong shot.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget what she called it, but it was fun.
Kids. So
freaking kids, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Think up new ways to play these games. Well,
You think that's the episode?
that was our top 5 sipping beers. Thank you for being here, Derek, and thank Caroline for joining us in the beginning.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you next time when we cover top 5 cryptids of the Americas, which is the
Zoocryptology. Or no, cryptozoology.
Yep. And so Bigfoot's banned from that one. We can't say Bigfoot, I heard. It's
too easy.
It's too easy.
Let's get into the weeds
Okay. Well,
of cryptozoology next time on
11-year-old me is having a great time thinking about that right now.
Next time on
The Slightly
Biased
Podcast.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
turn this off.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Life's what you make of it.